Hey guys, welcome back to Fair Iron & Customs. I'm Michael. Guys, this week's video is going to be really short. Alright, get that camera straight. This week's video is going to be kind of short. I've actually got to leave tomorrow to go to Atlanta, and I'll be in class in Atlanta until Thursday. And I usually upload the weekly video on Friday. So if I get a video out this week, that means I got to upload it Friday, which will be this past Friday for y'all. So I'm just going to bring y'all up to speed with where we're at. I had to go help Glenn yesterday on the golf cart again. We were trying to get the paint sorted out, and we ended up sanding that down and repainting the golf cart because we had some problems in the paint. I had actually put a couple of runs in it, and they were bad enough that when I was trying to sand the runs out, I sanded through to the paint in a couple of places, and we tried to touch it up and kind of color match the paint and stuff, and had problems. I'm not even sure why the paint did what it did, but it's like the solvent in the paint did something weird. I know y'all guys have seen you paint something and it wrinkles up. Well, we ended up having to sand quite a bit of one of the panels down to get whatever was wrong with it out and repaint it. So that took all day yesterday. But it's all one color again, and we'll take it. So in this video, I'm just going to bring y'all up to speed. At the end of the last video, I did a recording of me kind of drawing out what the tabs need to be for the rear axle. I'd intended on finishing that and even getting the lift bars done this week. Like I said, it's not going to happen because of everything going on. But I will show you where we're at on that. I need to get some lights on this side of the shop. So here are the axle tabs that I cut out. They need to be cleaned up, but other than that, they need holes drilled in them. They're ready to go. This is what I was going to use for the links that need to go between the axle tabs and the lift bars, but they are too long, so I'm going to have to go back and rethink this. So these we're not using. We may cut them up and use them again, or I may just leave them and use them for something else. So a couple of things I picked up. What is that? That's some packing. I did find a flywheel for a Y-block, and it needs to be resurfaced, but it's in pretty good, decent shape. I need to figure out what bolts I need, what pilot bearing I need, how all that's going to work. I got the bell housing that we're going to use. This is a truck bell housing that has the mounts in it. We may actually use these. I do not know yet. That's the part number you're looking for to go to SN95 T5. Other than that, I have the adapter plate coming from Modern Driveline, and it's going to come next week while I'm not here. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. I'm going to do a full video on what it's going to take to put this T5 behind this Y block. There will be a video on every part that it takes to make that work in this truck. When we get that far along, I'm not sure yet. I have done a bunch of research. From what I understand, you can't use a truck pressure plate because the disc is not thick enough. You have to use a car pressure plate, and then the release bearing for the truck doesn't work with the car pressure plate. I got a feeling that what I'm going to go for is try to put a Mustang clutch, and they make a hydraulic slave cylinder to mount to the front of the T5. That's kind of the way I'm thinking about going. We'll get into that more later. Right now, we've got everything we need to mock this engine up and drop it in this chassis and get everything mounted like it needs to be. And we're going to get into that hopefully very shortly. We'll finish up the back end of the truck, get on the front end, get it slammed on the ground, get the motor in it, and go from there. Anyway, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully we will be able to get some work done next week. I don't think I got anything going on. I know I've got to build a shelter on that I want to build on the shop out here. but I've already kind of talked to Glenn about it. It's going to be the next nice weekend, but not next weekend. So I'll see y'all later.